Hello everybody, it's me, Italian Gamer Joe, your favorite Italian streamer. Welcome to a new night of streams. Today is May 23rd, 2022. The time is 9:16 Central Standard Time, and tonight we're playing Nancy Drew, Labyrinth of Lies, Part 3. This is Nancy Drew, Labyrinth of Lies, Part 3. Italian hands first, and then the 3. I hope we're all having a lovely day, evening, and night, wherever you are, whenever you are, however you happen to be watching tonight. If you're in bed just cuddling up with your pillow and you're like, ooh, Italian Gamer Joe's online, then welcome on in and hope you have a great night. If you're at the gym and you're powering through a workout, maybe it's a VR one, maybe it's the treadmill or the elliptical, or maybe you're lifting weights, well, feel free to tune me in. Maybe if you're at the gym, just be like, ooh, Italian Gamer Joe is on. Hey, Export or whatever gym you go to, Planet. Blast Joe up on the TV. They're gonna be like, why? And you're gonna be like, because he's playing Nancy Drew. Nancy Drew is the best PC game of all time. And then they're gonna be like, they're gonna look at you funny, and then you just look back at them funnier and be like, just do it. If you're in the car and you are in the process of driving home or driving somewhere, then drive safe, and please feel free to just listen to the stream. If you do happen to want to chat, then just make sure that you are stopped and you are safe before you chat. Jason Sense says, how did you know I was cuddling my pillow? I know all. I know everything. Everything. As I put on my sunglasses. Anyway, welcome on everybody. Guava, Banana Extravaganza, Pedro. Hope you're all having wonderful nights. It's so nice to see you all here, and anybody else that comes in tonight, it is very nice to see you all. Hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day, night, evening, wherever you are, whenever you are. So I have some fun announcements to make. Hi, Candy Girl. Welcome on in. I have a fun announcement to make. This is actually a really exciting announcement. For the remainder of May, there is a special sale going on, and I would like to go ahead and promote it. Yes, you heard me right. Italian Gamer Joe is here to promote a Her Interactive sale from Nancy Drew, and I bet you're all wondering, wait, what? There's a sale going on? And wait a minute, why is Joe promoting a sale from Her Interactive? You heard that right. Italian Gamer Joe has been sponsored by Her Interactive, the creator of the Nancy Drew games. I am so excited to be able to support the development of these future games and their Her Interactive sales as well. So do me a favor, if you are a fan of the Nancy Drew games, or you know someone maybe that wants to get into the games, feel free to go to the Her Interactive website, type in Mystery22 at checkout, and pick up the 40% off sale for all games until May 31st. So you have a very limited period of time here, but go check out the Her Interactive sale. 40% off all games until May 31st. It's a really good deal if you want to pick up the games, and if you want, or perhaps even if you want to give someone the opportunity to play them. This is also a good opportunity if the person you're giving it to maybe doesn't have Steam or doesn't have a specific. Jason Sense, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Italian Gamer Joe channel. This is a perfect opportunity though if you're gonna give the game to someone that maybe doesn't have Steam or doesn't have like a specific client. What makes this perfect is that you're getting the full copy of the game. So it's like it's yours. So I would definitely recommend taking advantage of this sale up until May 31st. It's 40% off all games. Just type in Mystery22 at checkout. Guava just entered the link to the sale as well. I'll be promoting this multiple times throughout the night. And once again, thank you, Her Interactive, for the sponsorship. That is super kind of you. Thank you. And I'm a big, fan of the Nancy Drew games. They're some of my favorite games of all time. I've dedicated my channel to playing all of these games. For the last several months, it's just been Nancy Drew, and I'm so happy to get the opportunity to help to continue promoting and obsessing over these games. It's an honor. So for those of you that are here, please consider picking up maybe 1 or 2 Nancy Drew games from the Her Interactive website, or pick all of them up, or pick them all up, and maybe I know a lot of you that come into my channel are already Nancy Drew game fans. So if you're taking maybe take the opportunity to purchase one of them for a friend. Maybe take the opportunity to surprise someone. Maybe it's a coworker. Just one day go to your office, and while you're like at your office, you just sit down with your sunglasses on and just be like, and then tell your coworker, hey, and then your coworker's like, what? And just be like, I got something for you. And they're gonna be like, Joe, what do you got? What do you got for me? And then you're gonna be like, you're gonna hit them in the face, just like, they're like, oh my god, what did you just do? You're gonna be like, these are all 33 Nancy Drew games. I took advantage of the 40% off sale on the Her Interactive website. You're gonna play every last one of them. And then your coworker is just like, ow, you don't have to hit me. But anyway, surprise a coworker, surprise a friend, surprise a family member. Just don't hit anyone. Do not hit anyone. Italian Gamer Joe does not condone violence. But metaphorically hit them with all 33 Nancy Drew games, and just surprise, make someone's day with a full copy of the game, and just let your creativity or your imagination run wild. Maybe what you could even do is you could maybe like buy a puzzle box or something, and then like put it in a puzzle box, like in a digital like code or something. I don't know. There's so many things you can do. But yeah, take advantage of the sale. Go to Her Interactive's website, enter the code mystery22, and yeah, make someone's day. I know, and the reason why I say that is because a lot of my fans that are here tonight, a lot of my followers are people that have already played the Nancy Drew games. Maybe pass on the love of Nancy Drew and surprise someone you know in your life with these games, and just, Glove was like, affectionately hit them. I'm just imagining, like, you go to work or you go somewhere and you're just like, hi, and your coworker's like, what? And you're like, the glasses just fall. You're like, oh crap. You're like, your coworker or your friend is like, what do you want from me? You're just like, 40% off Nancy Drew games until May 31st. Your friend or your coworker is just like, this is ridiculous. Can I sit somewhere else, please? Every day they come in here talking about Nancy Drew, and now they're just giving them to me. No, but seriously, please consider it. And once again, Interactive, thank you very much. I'll be promoting it again later tonight, and please consider it. Thank you very much. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back to the chatting portion of the show. Tonight we are playing Nancy Drew Labyrinth of Lies. This is part 3 of Nancy Drew Labyrinth of Lies. Last stream, the first stream we ever did, Nancy grabbed her phone and she was reading on her diary, and she was actually throwing shade at Xenia. She was throwing shade at her Greek accent. She was throwing shade at Persephone. I remember Nancy was just like, dear diary, in front of Persephone, in front of Xenia, and she's like, Xenia might be going in over her head. And Xenia just, she had her sunglasses on the hot summer day, and Xenia's just like, excuse me? What did you just say to me? Yeah, Nancy got into a fight with Xenia unintentionally, because, Nancy just wanted to read her diary. And then, what else happened? We solved some puzzles. We saw, was it Demeter? We saw someone walk into a secret passageway, and that probably describes, like, every Nancy Drew game. Like, describe the Nancy Drew game. Someone went into a secret passageway. That's all Nancy Drew games. No, but anyway, that's what happened. What else happened? We, solved some puzzles. We crossed the river, we paid the ferryman, we found our remote, because Thanos, our crush, he took the remote from us, and he played some mental games with us, so we were able to get the remote back, and we shoved it in his face, and we're like, ha ha. Niobe, who plays Demeter. That's it. It's Niobe. Thank you, Kanan Girl. I appreciate that. I completely forgot. I knew the character she played as, but I forgot the actress. Thank you. So without further ado, let's jump in and just. Oh yeah, and Nancy made a Greek pot, and she did horrible. And Niobe was like, "Not bad. I see you have a future in pottery." And as she turns around, like, I'm gonna throw that out later. Gregor, Thanos, Niobe. Can we also please get a round of applause? Can we please get a round of applause to Guava? Can we please get a round of applause to Guava in the chat for getting every achievement in this game? Guava got every achievement in this game. So please give Guava a round of applause, or just give him some amazing emotes, because he took the time to get he loved the game so much. He got every achievement that was possible in the entire game. He took the time to get every single achievement. Guava, you are amazing. Anyway, we're going to jump back in. We're going to jump back into this. Achievements add replay value, and it's so much fun. Why is it so quiet right now in the game? There we go. It's always a vibe, you know. I love the song. You know what's funny? When I played this game back when I was in college, I purchased the soundtrack on the Her Interactive website, because whenever the soundtracks drop for new Nancy Drew games, I'm like the first to arrive and purchase the soundtracks. And no joke, I would listen to these soundtracks on the train to college. Like, I would take a train to school, and I would literally like put the soundtrack on repeat, and I would just listen to all of these songs, and I would listen to them on repeat while I was going to school. And every time Her released a brand new soundtrack for their game coming out, I would buy it, and I would just listen to all of them on repeat. And this was one of them. Guava was like, I realized I could do it my first playthrough, so I was like, why not ride the lift 50 times? Oh man, Guava, that's amazing. That's amazing. All right, let's talk to Niobe.
Thank you for unlocking the display for me.
Why are you so interested in them?
The tooling marks tell a story about how.
So I could steal it.
I still don't understand the full method.
Cue Jinx Monsoon's evil laugh.
That's it. I'd love to see if I can see something, anything to add to that discussion.
I love how the last thing Nancy says is later. I miss the like, see you soon, or I think your phone's about to ring.
Later.
Until later.
She just like coins. I know, right? Right. But yeah. I love the museum in this game. The museum in this game is so beautiful. I know I brought it up like 4 times already, but like, oh.
I need something to help me
so
figure
beautiful.
out which face is which first.
Nancy, just wing it. Just wing it. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go through our task list and see what we have to do still. But you know what we're gonna do though? We're gonna do that outside. Nancy's getting her steps in today. Nancy really went and got her steps in today. Nancy's just passing by Xena, like, and then Xena's just like, oh no, Nancy's back. Now what? Nancy just like is, you know, she's like she's just, you know, like she's getting ready. She's like, all right, she's wiping the sweat off her face. All right. Welcome to America's Got Talent. Xena's like, Nancy, again, as Xena sips her Greek Starbucks, like, again, Nancy, again. As Nancy pulls out her phone, and it happens to be the printer ink in Melina's office. Actually, do we have anything? Oh no, we already checked those out. Okay, Nancy takes out her task list. Paint a vase for Niobe. Xena's like, why? Why are you doing this?
Haven't done that.
Wait, I thought we painted it. Look into Niobe's mysterious exit in the museum. Track down where Thanos put the lift remote. Xena's like, excuse me? Why do you have one? Find out what to do.
That's done.
With the Greek letter panel in the tunnel.
Haven't done that.
Xena's like, what tunnel? What are you talking about? Complete a Greek alphabet.
Can't check that off yet.
Find a way to cross the river of fire.
Can't check that off yet.
I thought we did that. Oh, no. That's the one where Nancy kept falling and dying. Like, because for whatever reason in this game, they use real lava and real fire. So Nancy just goes doop, 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 poof, and she just falls into the fire. And I love how the game did that too. Like they literally let you die from the fire. Just like click, 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 poof, you just fall into the fire. Like that is one thing I like. But you know the funny thing is the Nancy Drew games are always so savage. Like they always do a good job at like just being very very savage. Okay. Xena's probably like
I think everyone's a little afraid of Thanos.
Don't worry about him. He's all bark, no bite.
I guess. But he seems very
Nancy's like, oh man, I want him to bite.
Creative differences. Just part of the process.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I miss when Nancy goes later. Now I'm so like all over the place. First I hate it, then I love it. I'm like, no, Nancy, say later. Those sets are still wild, but Guava, you're the first person to probably understand how those sets work. Like, you're probably the first person ever in the years that this game has been out that you can understand it. Like, please, you should probably go to the Nancy Drew Game Reddit and just be like, The Labyrinth of Lies lift sets explained by Guava Jacular. Also, commission me for art. Thank you. Tatiana's drag. Thank you.
Locked.
Thank you. It's like, kind of. Okay, so what we need to do now, we need to figure out Melena's password. And I like how it says figure out password for the computer.
Can't check that off yet.
But there's no hint. They don't give you a hint for that. So I wonder like what it is then. I don't think Melina didn't give us any specific. Yeah, and that's what I'm a little confused about. I wonder if it would be in Xena's script. Oh, we can unlock Krieger's tablet if it is locked. But why would Xenia have Melina's computer password? Like, I doubt the office was locked, so like I doubt it would be like in her script, unless like Xenia for whatever reason like has it. Like I don't know. I doubt she would give it to her. I missed a post-it note? Really? Alright, let's see. Darn post-its. No, but I don't see any post-its over here. I see the post-it note collection, but I don't see a post-it. At the files. Melina has like everything. Oh! I found it. And I'm taking a picture of it. Okay, let's do this. I'm just imagining like Niobe walking past Melina's office and you just hearing like Niobe walks past Melena's office and she just hears this. Niobe's just like, what is going on in there? Like, what is going on in there? And you just hear. Niobe's just like, what is happening right now? Why is this happening? Like, literally, Niobe is probably just sitting there. Like, this is Nancy right now. Like, just open, close. Open, close. Open, close. Nancy is just, you know, she's just you know, making a mess of everything. Welcome on in, Dynamite. And Buttspot, of course. Buttspot just loves to mess around. Hope you're having a great night, Dynamite. Sky, thanks for coming in. Amazing. Your last playing Fortnite. How was Fortnite? You know, how awesome would it be if Epic Games put Nancy Drew in Fortnite? That would be amazing. And every time you took down a player, Nancy would be like, that's done. I'm finished with that. That's done. And then if you like get hurt or something, Nancy's like, can't check that off yet. Can't check that off yet. If Nancy Drew was in Fortnite, I would buy the game. I would buy the character skin. And then I would like, oh my gosh, that would be amazing. If Nancy Drew was in Fortnite. Oh, do you know how many Nancy Drew gamers would go straight to Fortnite? Literally, like, the community would just flock to Fortnite. Oh my gosh, it would be amazing. It would be amazing. Nancy in Fortnite. That sounds awesome. It would be, oh my gosh, it'd be legendary. Nancy Drew alongside Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. Nancy doesn't even need a superpower either. Like, she's just iconic for just being herself. Okay, so let's go ahead and look up Milena's computer. Nancy's just literally right now, it's just like, that's what you get, Milena, for writing your password in a place that Guava found it, and not me. All right, let's look at Messenger. I should mention that Charon, is that even a Charon, is built to be coin operated, but for obvious reasons, he'll only react to a replica coin. Not that you try to use a real coin, but please don't. I don't get it though. Like, are the guests coming down and using it? Karen. Is it Karen? Not Karen. Guava. Not Karen. Does that mean if you enter the wrong coin, it wants to speak to the manager? Investigate the sets. There's something that's been keeping me up at night, but it's probably nothing. Still, I have a favor to ask. When the police came, they searched the set directly below the stage, but I don't know if they thought to search all the sets. Can you scour the sets just to make sure there is nothing odd going on? The sets are extremely elaborate, and many of the controls are built into the set itself, so you'll have to be creative to find your way through. Plus, who knows what changes Xenia has made. Be careful. The flames you see are very real, and much of the water has submerged electrical equipment. Do not touch the river water. Oh my gosh. But Charon is the manager. That's amazing. That's insane. So the flames are real, and then the water is actually electrical equipment. So Nancy isn't getting, well, I mean, she's getting electrocuted when she falls into it. Oh my gosh. Again, the Nancy Drew games are savage. Pinx reps. I've been getting angry calls from the Pinx stage design people. Apparently, we're not giving them enough access. They may be coming in to inspect the stage. I'll keep you updated. Well, that's not good. Like, why would they not give the designers of the set access to the set they created? Thanks for building this set, but you can't have access to it anymore. That's messed up. Like, that's some next level messed up crap going on here. They have too much access. They built it. Welcome, my dear expert in training. Your crash course begins now. We have 3 pieces you must verify provenance on. Start with the gold leaf necklace in the center of the coin display. You'll find more information in the provenance program. Complete the drop-down fields, attach an image of the object, and submit your findings. Fire, 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 fire. It's too late. I am growing more certain the pieces I'm tracking down won't be found. Engage the cast, but don't push too hard. Keep them talking. I'm working on getting you some help, but I simply cannot get in contact with any former museum staff. Nancy. Wait, what? Nancy, I completely forgot to tell you. I have a courier coming for tickets for tonight's show. Once you've assigned the first group's seating, please drop the tickets in the mailbox outside the museum's front entrance. Any other tickets you assign are will call tickets for the later performances and don't need to be printed out. Also, I'm going to be doing a lot of travel and might not always have time to explain everything. I'll send you what you need to know about the museum using this messenger. Please check in from time to time. Hi, Jane Easy. Welcome in. Also, why put the sticky note in the file cabinet.
I need to assign seats according to everyone's requests.
Oh no. Not this again. Not this again. This is from Haunting of Castle Malloy, but they brought it back again. Ugh. Okay. Artifact received by current owner. That we're doing data entry. This is basically data entry. Why get a part-time job if you can just play Nancy Drew Labyrinth of Lies? You know, I will say though, that's partially a joke, but it's also not a joke, because that is actually not a joke, because these games actually do teach you data entry. I mean, this is what you kind of have to do with data entry jobs, where you kind of have to like pretend you're an expert at things. So I mean, I will give the game that for like, you know, educating you on, you know, how to be a data analyst for entering stuff in. So you know what, that I do have to give the developers credit for that, because this crap right here is real life. Like the little puzzles that they create are creative and amazing, but creating a data entry puzzle, like, this is real life puzzle solving. So this is actually like pretty realistic for a Nancy Drew game puzzle. Like this, I could totally see being in real life, compared to like the puzzle we get like here, where we had to like, you know, figure out which of the little statues go with like each Greek god. Like that I don't think is as realistic, but like having to do data entry for Providence, like this is actually pretty realistic. But at the same time, it's like, how do you advertise that in a Nancy Drew game? Like, I'm just imagining the Her Interactive boardroom. Like, how do we advertise? I can't pronounce words. Advertise. How do we advertise data entry? You can't. But it is pretty realistic though. And honestly, when it comes to education, like this is definitely like something. This is real life skills we're learning. That's why I always joke that you should probably put a Nancy Drew game on your resume, because these games really do teach you a lot. Glove was like, Providence sounds cooler than it is, although history is cool. One of my favorite things about these games. Yeah, I agree with you, Guava. There's a lot of history to all these games, and it's just amazing. It's amazing how much you learn about history. Pedro says this looks cool. Looks like the first programs I used to make in college, back when I only use Python to front end. Oh, nice, Pedro. That is really cool. Janizi's Redemption of Hydrate is brought to you by Ice Mountain Water. You see, like, I don't even have any Ice Mountain Water in front of me. I have Coke Zero. By Ice Mountain Water, that's been replaced with Coke Zero. Hey gamers, do you like Hades Town? Well, Hades has a lot of data entry, and now you can too. That's amazing, Quab. But I'm serious, like, if you're like an intern, or if you're like a college student or something, I mean, a lot of your exposure to data entry might come from an Nancy Drew game, and it's not. I don't think it's a bad thing. I mean, it might actually help you a lot.
Looks like I'll need a unique password to access the archives.
Okay, well, that's interesting.
Want to know a secret? Are the seats packed with the dead? Should I line you up and punch you down into the land of the dead? Well, do you want?
We're gonna raise the voice volume for this.
It's locked.
And lower that.
Want to know a secret? So polite. Oh, I mustn't talk in the theater. Curses for all the gods. I've gone and broken the fourth.
Is he rehearsing lines?
Your beloved real world is itself theater. You're used to
theater.
Pretend, used to believing what you want to believe.
Oh my! Is this just? Are they just rehearsing lines right now? Oh, this is gold. This is gold. Not Nancy just going up to Gregor and being like, "Hey, Gregor, theater," and then Gregor's like, "You listened to the recordings, didn't you?" And then Nancy's like, "Theater," and Gregor just shakes his head like, "You're never gonna let me live this down, are you?" Nancy's just like, "Theater." Hi, Board Gaming Mama. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a great night. How are you? I remember I saw you go live earlier today when I was at work, and unfortunately I couldn't catch your stream. But how was Nancy Drew Midnight in Salem? Nice. That's awesome. Have you played Midnight in Salem before, Mama? Is it your first time playing it, or have you played it before? Bubba says this is very wild. The voice actors had so much fun with it. That is no, I mean that is pretty amazing though. I think it's cool to see the voice actors actually put effort into like this kind of stuff.
For the next 90 minutes, I will be telling you lies, and you will agree they are.
Oh, this is amazing.
That's actually more or less what's printed on my business card. Hermes, messenger to the gods, certified liar, founder and CEO of Olympic Scandal magazine.
Oh, jeez.
Inventor of gossip. I'll be handing these out after the show. Mercury keeps poaching my clients these days. Roman gods, cheap not right. Bacchus is a cool guy. The rest, forgeries of our greatness. Except no substitutions.
You know what's funny? He brought up a magazine, and you know what I miss in the Nancy Drew games that I think should make a comeback? You know what I think should make a comeback? The Sassy Detective magazine needs to make a comeback. I think the Sassy Detective magazine first appeared in... I know it from the 4th game, Treasure in a Royal Tower. I think it was in Final Scene 2. I know I think it was also in Message in a Haunted Mansion, maybe. But yeah, I miss the Sassy Detective magazine subscription, especially when Nancy would get the magazine and be like... Thank you for subscribing to Sassy Detective magazine, and I just love that. Like it's so funny because it like contributed to Nancy's character development that like because she is sassy sometimes. So like I miss that. I think for a future Nancy Drew game, it would be amazing if they brought back the Sassy Detective magazine. Or if the future Nancy Drew game took place at the company that makes Sassy Detective magazines, and like just picture this, like it's a magazine studio. It's beautiful. It takes place in its own building. They're very famous, and maybe something crazy happens at Sassy Detective, and Nancy gets called in because she's a real detective, and it's her, like Tino Balducci, and whoever else, maybe some new suspects, and literally it's up to Nancy to figure out who at Sassy Detective is the sassiest of them all, and literally Nancy just has to go around and interrogate suspects. But what ends up happening is it's just Nancy getting into reading contests with other suspects. Nancy has to learn how to throw shade. Just picture this. Imagine, how Monkey Island, for any of you that played Monkey Island, how that Monkey Island has insult sword fighting or insult competitions where you kind of have to learn you have to learn the dirty talk, not the dirty talk. You have to learn to throw shade, and then you also have to learn the comeback. And when you do insult sword fighting, it becomes a mini game where it's trial and error, and you have to throw an insult and then try to get the computer player to miss the comeback. Imagine if there was a Nancy Drew version of that where you're throwing insults that are sassy and then you're also coming up with comebacks, and it would be so iconic because the Nancy Drew community would just throw sassy comments at each other for fun. My favorite is the one from Final Scene where it's Nancy just telling Simone, I think your phone's about to ring. Just silly stuff like that. I think that'd be really funny if that was part of the Nancy Drew universe, just a mystery at Sassy Detective magazine. You fight like a dairy farmer. You fight like a cow. Yeah, exactly. I think that would be amazing. Board Gaming Mama says, we started it today and I'm liking the story of it so far. I like seeing more of Dee Dee. Who's Dee Dee? Deirdre? Are you referring to Deirdre? But yeah, I think that's what happened. That should happen. We should either get the magazine back again, or just have the game take place at Sassy Detective headquarters, and like for whatever reason Minette is the boss again. Like Minette got a job, you know, as Sassy Detective's CEO, so she's back again. Like just imagine a Nancy Drew game that just didn't take itself seriously at all, and it just like every like suspect is just like there, and your Nancy's just like, what is going on right now? Dee Dee, okay, yeah. You know, the one thing, Board Gaming Mama, that scared me about, and I'm not joking about this. The one thing that scared me the most about Midnight in Salem was turning around and seeing Deirdre's face. Like, and there would be times where I'm clicking, and whatever reason I like, you know, have to turn around, and then all of a sudden Nancy turns around, and you just see Deirdre's face, like, and I'm looking at my computer, and I'm like, and it would scare the crap out of me, and like it wasn't intentional. But leave it to Her Interactive to like do an unintentional jump scare. This is like Five Nights at Freddy's. Like Her Interactive pulled a Five Nights at Freddy's. You just click the turnaround, you just see Deirdre like just scare me. Just and I like it. I like it. I think it's funny, but it scares me every time because I'm not expecting it. Ethel always scares me. It's kind of like an Ethel scenario. But like I said, I liked it because I like that when characters follow you around. It kind of reminds me of like top-down role-playing games where, like if you're playing Final Fantasy or something, or you're playing an RPG like Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy VII, you know, when you're playing those games, the characters like walk in a single line. Like if you go like forward and then turn left or turn right, like those characters will like follow you like single line. That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of like an RPG where you're in the overworld and then all the characters in the overworld are following you. It's basically, Midnight in Salem is basically Nancy Drew RPG. But my real question to all of you is, if Nancy Drew RPG is Midnight in Salem, then what would Nancy's class be, and then what would Deirdre's class be? What would Nancy be, and what would Deirdre be? Is Nancy the witch? And then what is Deirdre? The fighter? Like, is she a monk, a fighter class? Is she a healer? I now that I think about it, I feel like Nancy would be a good, like, I feel like Nancy could totally be, like, a verse class. Like, she could be probably, like, a mage or, like, a warrior. But, I don't know. That's a tough one. Like, I don't see Nancy being a bard. I gotta think about this. I gotta think about this and come back to it, but I think it would be very interesting. Guava says Nancy would be 1,000,000%, 1 bajillion% a paladin. Board Gaming Mama says Nancy is the stealth. Ooh, I like that. Board Gaming Mama, that Nancy could be the thief class, or like now that I just said it out loud, the thief class, like quite literally the thief class, with Nancy's duffel bag of 400-page novels. Mira's like, I put Nancy as a druid. Quav was like, stealthy paladin. She would have stealth and lock picking. The Candy Girl says Nancy is a warrior. Give her a sword. What about Deirdre though? What would Deirdre be? Like, what would Deirdre's class be? I would imagine Deirdre could be like an orc class, or like, I don't know. Maybe Deirdre could be like a mage, because I don't know. Like Deirdre, I like I said, I gotta think about this. I really gotta think about this. Deirdre would be a rogue. Although Mastermind Rogue is realistic what Nancy would be. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta think about what Deirdre would be, because Deirdre's dressed in green, so I like imagined like an orc kind of character. But like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe Deirdre could be like a mage or something, or like a wizard character. I don't think Deirdre would be a healer. I don't think she would be. I feel like Lauren, if we're talking just Midnight in Salem, I think Lauren would be the healer because of her in-game job for being the Luminous Infusions tea and helping people. So I could totally see Lauren being the healer. I could see Deirdre being some kind of like fighting class, like perhaps like a warrior or some kind of like warrior. Nancy would be like the thief, the rogue, like you were saying, the paladin. Deirdre would have charm skills and the ability to get discounts. Like asking for the manager. Guavo says they can just be all rogues. Mitra says, I have a whole drawing of them. Mitra says, Nancy Druid, Bess Clerk, George Fighter, Frank Paladin, Joe Bard, Deirdre Rogue. That's amazing. That's amazing, Mitra. Also, welcome in, Mitra. Guava, remind me to show you something later, Joe. I will. I'll remind you. Guava says, Nancy Butt Bard. Oh, did Buttspot say something? Nancy Butt. Bess Clerk, George Fighter, Frank Paladin, Butt Bard, Deirdre. Buttspot knows everything. Bess Clerk. She would be a clerk. Bess is receptionist. All right, we're gonna listen to more of these.
Now, as I was saying, do you want to hear a secret? Yes. I'm also the guide to the underworld. Hades, the old Greek soul closet. Little known fact about being dead.
Closet.
Death is very boring. Not much happens in Hades. It's just a lot of souls being dead in chairs, being dead at breakfast, dead souls just wandering about. That's the gist of it. I mean, every 4
Interesting.
years we have our own Olympics, but we've yet to fully figure out soul physics.
I love how like Gregor is right now is just getting deeper and deeper and deeper into all this. It's amazing. It's amazing. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is since we're at the 45-minute mark, I'm gonna quit the game for a moment, and we're gonna take some time. We're going to take some beautiful time to talk about something. Talk about something beautiful. Are you all ready for it? Are you all ready for it? As I throw my sunglasses on. You heard it right. From here first. Italian Gamer Joe is bringing up something special. The all-awesome, amazing Dare to Play 40% off sale at herinteractive.com. You heard that right. Her Interactive has decided to sponsor the Italian Gamer Joe channel, and I am shouting out their channel for their awesome 40% off sale throughout the month of May up until May 31st. So please, if you're considering purchasing a Nancy Drew game for yourself or from or for a friend, please consider going to the Her Interactive website, taking the code Mystery22, and checking out their sale. Thank you, Story Retold. Thank you, Board Gaming Mama. Thank you. So what I recommend, I know that a lot of you are already Nancy Drew game fanatics, and you probably have played all of them or most of them. So what I recommend you do, if you already played most of them, is to take advantage of this sale and pick the Nancy Drew game that you like the most. It doesn't matter if it's too hard, doesn't matter if it's too easy, just pick one that you like and surprise someone with it. Just go to the website, pick a game, and surprise someone. It could be a coworker, a family member, a friend, this random person that you know, that you've known since college. Just pick a Nancy Drew game. Go and pay it forward and surprise that person. And then I'm just like, let's just say, for example, it's that random Facebook friend you've had for years, but you haven't talked to them. I'm just imagining like, imagine like that Facebook friend is on their lunch break at work and they're just like scrolling. They're scrolling through Facebook, and then all of a sudden, oh, and I'm getting a raid. Okay, well, we gotta handle the raid first. I broke character. All right, let's get rid of this raid ready from Prickly Fox Bear. Welcome on in, Raiders. It's me, Italian Gamer Joe, your favorite Italian streamer. Hope you're all having a wonderful day, night, evening, wherever you are, whenever you are, however you happen to be here tonight. Kara, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Italian Gamer Joe channel. As you can see here behind me, you're on my green-screened Italian Gamer Joe penthouse suite. We have a beautiful heated pool behind me. We have lots of Italian food and lots of amazing opportunities to just relax, have fun, and be here at the Italian Gamer Joe channel. Anyway, Prickly Fox Bear, how are you tonight? Prickly Fox Bear's like, now that's a damn welcome if there ever was one. How are you, Prickly? Hope you're having a great night. Ferret, how are you? I hope you're doing well. How have you been, Prickly? You were last playing games, and what were you playing, Prickly? Please enlighten us what you were playing tonight. Prince, welcome on in, and happy birthday. Hope you're having a great day today. I saw on my Discord that it was your birthday today. Candy Girl redeemed a birthday present. Okay, I'll get that ready as soon as I can. Yeah, it's good to see you too. For those of you that don't know, Prickly Fox Bear and I go way back. Way back. Prickly Fox Bear and I actually both started streaming at the same time, and for whatever reason, somehow by Twitch's algorithms, we found each other's channels. And I was actually able to find his channel and find his content, and yeah, we've been friends ever since. So thank you, Prickly Fox Bear, for coming in and bringing your community over here to hang out with me tonight. And thanks for just hanging out with us and for getting the chance to be here. Please consider giving Prickly a follow. He is a really awesome LGBT streamer, and his content is a lot of fun. He plays a lot of like RPGs. He plays a lot of just tons of different games. He also just has like very positive vibes. He uses a stream avatar, which is really cute. And if you're looking for like cute character streamers, that you just go check him out. He's so much fun to hang out with, very wholesome. The latest build of a game called Bowsersaurus Rex, called Cartridge the Tiger. Oh wow, that is really cool. I didn't even know Bowsersaurus Rex was a game developer. That is really cool. Well, Bowser, if you're in here in the chat tonight, like, congrats on your new game. Like, that is amazing, and I hope that it goes really, really well. I'll definitely have to check that out. And Prickly, thanks for taking the time to promote it as well. Bowser's like, that's awesome. Well, Bowser, good luck on your game development. I think that's amazing. And I will definitely check it out. It's always so cool to support other indie game developers that are on Twitch. I'm an indie game developer myself. Mad Pirate Kid, thank you so much for the follow, and welcome to the Italian Gamer Joe channel. Hope you're having a great night, day, evening. What am I saying? Morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, whenever you are. And ciao, welcome in. Hey, Mr. Redbeard, welcome on in. Can we get a shout out from Mr. Redbeard as well? Prince says, this is my best birthday wish for me ever, even though it was a low-K birthday wishes and support from all your friends and with family. A wonderful day. Of course, Prince. Thank you for coming in, and happy birthday. Happy birthday, and seriously, so glad you had a great day today. I'm so happy for you. And thanks for celebrating it with us as well. That's just really awesome. And Mr. Redbeard was last playing Gris. Nice. That's awesome, Redbeard. Hope you've been well too. How are you? How is Gris going? But yeah, so from one game developer to another, Bowser, I hope that your game goes very well, and I hope that we get the chance to check it out soon. And yeah, and Prickly Foxbear, thank you again for coming in tonight and for sharing your community with me. It's always awesome to get the chance to hang out with you, and usually I'm the one rating you. So it's always nice to get the chance to share our communities, and you're just Prickly, you're awesome. You're an awesome person to talk to and hang out with. And the last time I remember hanging out on your channel, we were all playing What the Dub together, and we just had the funniest time because I was just writing like really dumb comments in the What the Dub thing. And yeah, anyway, if you're looking for a community streamer, go check out Prickly Foxbear. His content is just wholesome and fun, and he has tons of followers that are all amazing people and awesome community members. So, and I've met some really cool people from Prickly's community, and including Bowser and Ferret and Mr. Redbeard and many more. So thank you, Prickly Foxbear, again, if you're still here tonight. And thanks for hanging out with us. I really appreciate it. So come jump in the pool. Just come jump in the pool. As you can see, no one's jumped in yet because everyone just came up. The party's just starting. The party is just beginning. So just jump off and get ready. The pool's heated. So while you're also here, I'm going to go back to my bit real quick. So what we're doing tonight is we're playing Nancy Drew Labyrinth of Lies, which is a detective mystery game about teenage American detective Nancy Drew. I'm obsessed with the Nancy Drew games. I'm obsessed with adventure games, and Nancy Drew just happens to be one of my favorite adventure games of all time. I'm 28 years old. I've been playing these games since I was in 3rd grade. And for the last several months, almost a year now, I've been streaming the Nancy Drew games exclusively. And I only have 2 left. I only have 2 left of the main adventure games until I'm completely done with the whole series, and then I'll be going into the dossier games after that. So I'm really, really excited. Another cool thing that we just got news about is Her Interactive, the company that develops and creates the Nancy Drew games. They've decided to sponsor the Italian Gamer Joe channel. So hang tight for 1 second. If you ever wanted to get into the Nancy Drew games, like ever, now is probably the time to do it. Nancy Drew on the Her Interactive website, they have a sale going on called Dare to Play 40% off. If you enter the code Mystery22 at checkout, you can go ahead and take advantage of their 40% off sale on all games until May 31st. I know that a lot of you that are here tonight are already Nancy Drew game fans and have probably already played the games yourself, but if you haven't, then this is probably a good time to do it. If you go directly from Her Interactive, you own the digital copy yourself, so you can you don't need to have any third-party client. You basically own that full digital copy yourself. So if you don't have Steam or if you don't have anything like that, it's probably a good place to take advantage of it, so you have that full copy of the game. If you already played Nancy Drew games and you're already a fan, then maybe use this as an opportunity to surprise someone that you know in your life with a Nancy Drew game, a friend, a coworker, a family member, maybe even a new Nancy Drew game fan. Maybe, let's say for example, maybe you have like a little cousin or you have a little niece or nephew that is maybe new to Nancy Drew games and you want to buy a copy for them. Maybe consider buying a copy. Pick your favorite Nancy Drew game. It doesn't even matter what game it is, and maybe just surprise them. And if they come over, if you go over to them, to their place, be like, guess what we're doing? They're gonna be like, what? And they're gonna be like, Fortnite? And you're gonna be like, no, not Fortnite, Nancy Drew. And then they're gonna be like, what? But seriously though, that's how I got into the Nancy Drew games. I was in 3rd grade. I went to my friend's house to play Super Smash Bros. And instead we played Nancy Drew till 9 o'clock at night at his house. I got there at 1 and we spent the entire day playing Nancy Drew Message in a Haunted Mansion. I went there expecting to play Super Smash Bros. And we played Nancy Drew instead. So, so if you are interested in the Nancy Drew games, or if you already have them and you want to surprise someone, I recommend you go to Her Interactive's website, gift the copy of the game, either buy it for yourself and send it to them, or gift it to them, and consider giving someone the opportunity to play the Nancy Drew games. Pay it forward. Also, Nancy Drew games are more fun when you get the opportunity to maybe give it to someone else and see what they think of it, or play it together with someone. So I know, like I said before, I know a lot of you are already Nancy Drew game fans. So I challenge you to consider purchasing one of the games on the site and maybe giving it to someone else, paying it forward. Like I said before, I'm just imagining, like, you know, your friend that's on social media, that's on Facebook, like that random Facebook friend you decide to give it to. Like, you just, you know, they're just scrolling through Facebook and all of a sudden, poof, like they get a notification on their phone. Nancy Drew. They're like, why does my Facebook friend from 3 months, from months and years, why are they gifting me a Nancy Drew game? Then all of a sudden they open it and they're like, Nancy Drew, The Curse of Blackmore Manor. And what's going to happen is they're going to look at it, they're going to download it, they're going to reach out to you and be like, thank you for giving this to me. I don't know why you did this, but thank you. And then they're going to play it, and then they're going to get addicted, and they're going to be like, this is my new Netflix, like, binge. Like, they're going to tell you, thank you so much. I stopped watching Netflix shows just so that I could start playing the Nancy Drew games. And that's what's going to happen. They're going to go and they're going to buy the rest of them, and they're going to binge them like a Netflix show. It's like, Nancy Drew games is like when you give someone, like, a taste of, like, something really cool, and then they're like, oh my god, this is amazing. It's like recommending a show, and you're like, just try it, and trust me, once you try one of them, you're gonna want the whole series. Stray Retold's like, tell them. It's so easy to play Nancy Drew. It really is. Working Mama says, Nancy Drew gifting is the new MLM messaging. I know, right? They will get hooked to become one of us. One of my favorite users that come in here is Gunko Gamer, and he's like, not a cult, not a cult. The Nancy Drew game is the community is not a cult. Stray Retold says, Nancy Drew games are easy. Snickers mischievously. Cue the Jinx Monsoon evil laugh like, Mwah! I'm doing it horribly, but Gooba says, welcome on in. Wait a minute. Where are you, Gooba? Oh, hey, Joe and Chet. I gifted Saw to my niece last year. Oh my gosh. And you gifted them like the scariest Nancy Drew game. Gooba, what were you thinking? Oh my god, Gooba. Gooba, can you elaborate on that and please tell us, like, what did they beat it? Like, did you scar them for life? Gooba's like, the first hit is free. Board Gaming Mom says, Jetpack. Yeah, thanks for giving the shout out to Gooba and Jetpack. We are a cult though. One of us. One of. Oh my god. That's amazing. Board Gaming Mom was like, what's something that's not a cult but seems like one? But yeah, so that's what I recommend. Since I know that a lot of you are already Nancy Drew game fans. I challenge you to pick someone in your life that you think would benefit from the Nancy Drew games, either a friend, family member, coworker even, and just surprise them and be like, I want to give you something just out of the blue. It's a Nancy Drew game that these are games I've been playing since I've been growing up, and I think you might really benefit from it. Or maybe give it to a family member or friend and just see what they think of it. And because they're PC games and Mac too in some cases, like, they're pretty accessible to play, and see if you can challenge them and see what they think of it. Be like, and you know what's funny? Here's the best part. Story Retold made a good point here. Nancy Drew games, people think they're kids games. People think that they are like super easy. And people even go to like the Nancy Drew difficulty selection screen that had never played the games before, and they're like, oh wait, let me put the sunglasses on. I'm gonna pick Senior Detective. And I've seen this multiple times from multiple streamers that have played this game. They're all like, ooh, I'm gonna play Senior Detective. And then they jump into Senior Detective, and the first puzzle they have to solve is like a master Sudoku with like 5 different pieces, and it's like back to back to back. And then the streamer is just like, I should have done Junior. But like, seriously though, like it's amazing to see like people go into the Nancy Drew games thinking that they are easy or that they're kids games, and then they play them and they're like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Like, you played this in the 3rd grade? It's amazing. It's amazing. And like, it's cool to see that like a lot of the Nancy Drew game fans, we all bond together over the struggles of these puzzles. It's and that's why I think the Nancy Drew games have aged so well over the years, because they challenge people for all the right reasons. So Glove was like, what, you didn't learn about provenance and data entry in 3rd grade? Oh my god. Her interactive Nancy Drew preparing data entry analyst positions in 3rd grade. Literally though, like, Guava, I mean, I'm just imagining my little cousin in 4th grade like playing Labyrinth of Lies and being like, I solved the puzzle, and it's like a data entry puzzle where they're like trying to figure out provenance. Amazing. Gooba's like, I do not have the brain power to play Senior and stream at the same time. Oh my gosh. Once I finish all the Nancy Drew games, my plan is to go back and start with Secrets Can Kill, and I'm gonna do a Senior run on all the games. I'm gonna do a Senior Detective run on all Nancy Drew games, starting from Secrets Can Kill all the way back up to Sea of Darkness. Midnight in Salem, and we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that soon. I do want more variety for my channel, but I've decided. I'm going to do a Senior run of all the Nancy Drew games, and I think to make it even more fun, we're gonna make it fun. And we're gonna do Nancy Robotron 3000. It's not gonna be regular Nancy. It's gonna be Nancy Robotron 3000. It's gonna be the robot Nancy from the future that we somehow accidentally created in this channel. For those who don't know, my Streamlabs like freaked out and got glitchy, and Nancy started to sound like a robot, so we've decided it. It's Nancy Robotron 3000 will be the new main character in the Nancy Drew game stream that I do for all the Master Detective streams. We're gonna have a brand new character. It's Nancy from the future, and she's a robot. And she's here to solve mysteries. Anyway, thank you again, Her Interactive, for the sponsorship, and once again, please consider going to her site and challenging either yourself if you're new to the games or someone else, and pay it forward, surprise someone. Let them see that notification if you're going to send it to them or gift it, or just surprise them yourselves by giving them the gift of Nancy Drew, because honestly, you're going to probably make their day, make their night, make their evening. This is one of those games for a new person playing it that's probably going to play this game till 3 o'clock in the morning. They're going to come into work or they're going to come to school the next day and come up to you and be like, hey Guava, that game you gifted me, that Nancy Drew Danger by Design game you gifted me, that was amazing. I didn't sleep because I solved the whole case. You're going to make someone's day. Anyway, let's go back to the game. And once again, thanks for Interactive for the sponsorship. Okay. Oh yeah, and also thank you, Prickly Foxbear, for the raid. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you. Did you do the birthday redeem for Prince Disney Water? No, I didn't. Okay. I will go ahead and I will do that redemption. Story We Told says, do you own all the games Italian Gamer Joe? Yes. So I own every Nancy Drew game on Steam. My plan, which I haven't done yet, is I'm going to try to find all the games physically as well, because I think I'm a collector and I like to collect things. So my plan is to do it physically. The only ones I don't have, I don't have Stay Tuned for Danger on Steam, so it's not up there, but I purchased Stay Tuned for Danger on the Her Interactive website, and that one I purchased directly from her. What else do I have? I also purchased The Young Socratics on the Her website, because that game looked really cool to me, so I purchased that on there as well, which I know has nothing to do with Nancy Drew, but that is something I purchased on there as well. But yeah, like I said, I think the biggest positive when it comes to purchasing directly from her is that if you're gifting a game to someone that doesn't have Steam, that is the perfect opportunity to gift it to someone, because you're literally just gifting them the full copy of the game without them having to jump through hoops. Because I know there might be some people out there that you don't have their Steam username, or you don't have their information, or you don't know what they have. So gifting directly from her just gives that person a copy of the game, which is really, really convenient. But yes, I do own all the games. Yeah. Quava says, does stuff like windowed mode work better too? I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't know. That is a very, very good question. I don't know. And I could look into it for you and give you the answer on the Discord. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab my birthday redemption, and I'm going to just set the channel to be right back. Feel free to use this time to grab something to drink or maybe say hello to other streamers. I will be right back. Esco says Joe is going to hear his daughter Patricia being a little shit in school, and he's going to show up like... Patricia!
Get it together, sweetie. We have a show this weekend.
We got a dognet raid. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome to the Italian Gamer Joe channel. I'm Italian Gamer Joe, and I'm your favorite Italian streamer. Welcome on in, everybody, to Italian Gamer Joe. Dognet, thank you so much for the raid. Oh my god, I was about to raid. Welcome back, everybody, to the Italian Gamer Joe channel. I feel like I was repeating myself from that. Anyway, Prince, because today is your birthday and the Candy Girl just redeemed a redemption for you, today we're going to play a game, and the game we're playing is Crappy Birthday, which is a game you can get on Amazon. Actually, it's being green screened out. That was not a sponsorship. This is a game that I just really enjoy and recommend. So Prince, if you're still here and you're not currently playing Dragon Age Inquisition, if you could still pause the game for a second. Bob was like, ooh, I made the hottest dwarf PC in that game. Okay, now I'm lurking. Guava, thanks for the lurk. I appreciate it. Prince, I'm going to shuffle some cards, and I need you to give me a number from 1 to 4. Please give me a number from 1 to 4. Pick a number from 1 to 4, and I will give you your birthday present. If you are still here. If you are not still here within the next few minutes, then I'll have to pick the present for you. And just in case, I'll chat it for you as well. Never mind. Prince picked 3. Prince, your crappy birthday present is an African safari. The card says 3-week walking safari. So your crappy birthday present is a 3-week African walking safari. Get the opportunity to take this amazing 3-week vacation of just pure walking, and be careful and don't get eaten. Happy birthday again, Prince, and thanks for coming in tonight. I really appreciate it, and enjoy your crappy birthday present. Candy Girl, thank you very much for redeeming that for Prince. And Prince, I hope you enjoy that present. Your fake present. Okay, we're going to jump back into Nancy Drew Labyrinth of Lies, and we're going to see how much farther we get with some puzzles. So without further ado, let us jump back in. Okay. Okay, I did. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to look around and solve some puzzles. Persephone in Winter Lottery? As a VIP, play for your chance to win. What do you do? Wait, is it just a matching game? Oh. Is this a matching game? Okay, yeah, it's a matching game. Well, we're going to go back to that later, because we're not going to do that yet. I want to solve this Ticketmaster puzzle, because we're going to have to do this, and let's just do it. Oops. This reminds me so much of Haunting of Castle Malloy. Candy Girl's Redemption of Hydrate is brought to you by this not a bottle of Ice Mountain water. This Coke Zero. Thank you very much, Candy Girl. Okay, Manos wants 4 tickets, while Garvel, Lilith, and Valkros all want 6 tickets. So Manos wants 4. Adamu wants 4 aisle seats. Aisle seats? Are aisle seats like these parts right here, like where they enter? It's a little confusing. Manos needs all the handicap seats. Well, that's convenient. So Manos has 6 seats booked, and all of his seats are handicap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But one of them... Wait, but Manos only booked 4 tickets. So we'll have to figure that out. Manos only wants prime seating. Well, that's helpful. So Manos basically wants all the prime seating. Brought to you by Amazon Prime. Garvel wants all front row. Oh, by the way, Nancy Drew Games, thank you very much for following. I really appreciate that. If I'm sorry I didn't get the chance to say anything. Thank you for the follow, and welcome to the Italian Gamer Joe channel. Let's see. Lilith wants 3 VIP seats, and the remaining seats together in prime. Lilith wants 3 VIP seats. Okay, so those 3. Well, 2 VIP seats because they're in prime. Wait. 3 VIP. And the remaining seats together in prime. Okay, so in that case, and Lilith. And the remaining in prime. And the list only booked 6 tickets. So it's something like this, probably. Karasu says, this is fascinating. Stares in total engrossment. Guava's like, logic puzzles. I know. It's crazy to me. Nancy Drew games teach you party planning, data entry, how to hold 400, not even 4, I think it's 5, how to hold 5 400-page books in a purse nonetheless. Nancy just holds everything. I feel like I said before, I feel like Nancy upgraded from her purse to a full-blown duffel bag where whenever she finds something for her inventory, she literally grabs the duffel and she's like, and she just unzips it and just puts the 400-page books in the duffel. Nancy is probably ripped by now. Like, Nancy is probably like a full-on like muscle athlete detective. That's probably why Nancy wins every case, because she's like an athlete. She carries 5 to 6 400-page novels in her purse or in her duffel bag. Like, Nancy is always on the run, and she's always holding like the heaviest things all throughout the games. Like, Nancy will put a ladder, just full-blown like step ladder, in her inventory and have no problem carrying that around for like 3 days. Like, no, Nancy is probably the healthiest person ever. But then she'll eat like 50 Cocoa Gringles in one sitting. But then she just, she walks with a duffel of a stepladder in her back. So like, Nancy is an inspiration to us all. Well, was like, there's like 6 of these. Board Gaming Mama says the differences in eating spoons, and yet she's always tripping and getting immediately knocked out. She's a Valkyrie at this point, although maybe it's because of all the stuff she's carrying or falling. She's carrying, falling. I know, right? Yeah, Nancy. I don't know how she does it, but she's an inspiration. She's an absolute inspiration. Okay, so we have discount, standard, prime, and VIP. Garvel wants all front row. Best seats possible. Gavril wants all front row. And Gavril has asked for 6 tickets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 perhaps. That has to be it, since he only wants the front row seats. Probably the half-daughter of Zeus. Right, the origin of the Mary Yeah, the Candy Girl brought that up too earlier in the streams. That Nancy just is Mary Poppins in disguise. That actually probably checks out, to be honest. Okay, let's see. Gavril were covered. Manos were covered. So the only ones left are Lilith and Valkros. When I keep seeing Valkros, I'm putting an L in it, because like the Valkro, like. Okay, they all want 6 tickets. So, is there anything in here about Lilith? Lilith wants 3 VIP seats. Oh, no, we got Lilith already. I'm sorry. So we got Lilith. We got Manos. We got Gavril. So we still need Adamu and Valkros. So Adamu wants 4 aisle seats. What's considered an aisle seat, though? Is an aisle seat like this, where it's like at the corners? Board Gaming Mama, I hope you have a great night. Thanks so much for the lurk. I really appreciate that. The columns. Yeah, I had a feeling. Okay, thanks, Guava, for confirming that. And can we please get another shout out to Board Gaming Mama? For those that are here, please consider giving a follow to Board Gaming Mama. She is an amazing Nancy Drew streamer. And not only is she a Nancy Drew streamer, but she's also a board gaming fanatic, just like her board gaming username implies. And she always recommends some really, really cool board games. So if you're looking for a tabletop fan that seems to have the best tabletop recommendations, then please go check out Board Gaming Mama. Her content is amazing. Her channel is awesome. And it's awesome to see that she does variety. Her main content is Nancy Drew, and then aside from that, she also has some great tabletop recommendations. So have a great night, Board Gaming Mama, and thanks for the lurk. I really appreciate it. Okay. What's next? So if Adamu wants aisle seats, then we're gonna have to change some things around here, because Manos wants the handicap seats. Manos wants only prime seating. Okay. Who won? Oh no, Manos needs all handicap seats. So if that's the case, okay. Well, I'm gonna clear this actually for a second, because now that I realize this, okay, Adamu wants 4 aisle seats. So if he wants 4 aisle seats, we could either do something like this, or we could do something like this, where he only gets the backside of the aisles, but then they're all aisle seats then. Quav was like, if so, then but. Okay, so if that's the case, what we can do is, Manos needs all the handicap seats. Gavril wants all front row, best seats possible. And then Gavril was this one, all front row, best seats possible. Wait, but who needed the handicap? Manos. And Manos wanted 4 tickets. So let's say, for example, only wants prime seating. Okay, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this is good. This is good. Gavril wants front row, best seats possible. So, and he wanted 6 tickets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Didn't Gavril also want like something specific? Maybe I'm wrong. Gavril Levine. Oh my god. Gooba's like, I haven't played this one in a while. Yeah, this Nancy Drew game is very, very puzzle heavy. But not in a bad way, in a challenging way. I mean, I would argue this one's probably harder than Blackmore. I love that, Guava. I love that. Okay, let's see. Lilith wants 3 VIP seats. The remaining seats in Prime. And Prime is the blue one. So. And Lilith had 6 tickets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe. What's next? Valkros wants as many discount seats as available first, then standard. Okay, so Valkros wanted as many available. Well, in that case, and he wanted 6 tickets. And then the rest in standard. So 4, 5, 6. Yeah, Guava. It is a really good Nancy Drew game. This one is really good, and I'm not going to spoil it, but this Nancy Drew game also had a fantastic plot twist. It's a really, really good plot twist. Okay, let's see. We're forgetting Gavril. Gavril Levine. Gavril wants all front row, best seats possible. So 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. Not filled. We got everyone. Manos, Valkros, Lilith, Adamu, Gavril. Yeah. So I'm going to double check this real quick. Manos wanted 4, which she got. And then Gavril, Lilith, Valkros all want 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, it also counts right so far. Manos needs all handicap seats, which he got. He got all his handicap seats. Gavril wants all front row, best seats possible, which we gave him. Front row, best seats possible. Valkros wants as many discount seats available than standard. Well, we did that. We gave him the discounts. And then we gave him the standard ones. Let's see. Manos only wants prime seating. Well, prime is the light blue, and we gave him the prime seating. And he only wanted handicap seats. So we gave him all prime, and we gave him handicap. So Lilith wants 3 VIP seats. So Lilith wants 3 VIP seats, which we gave her here. And the remaining seats together in Prime. If that's the case, then maybe she wants them together. So that might change things up a bit. Because if that's the case, then that means Adamu won't have his... Adamu needs his 4 aisle seats. So if we do this, this might help. But then the problem is we need to give... Let me see. Adamu gets his 4 seats. His 4 aisle seats. And then Manos gets... But Manos needs all handicap seats.
All done.
Got it. We got it. Okay.
Time to drop these off in the mailbox.
Perfect. Yes. Okay. All right. We're going to go ahead and... Wait. Oh.
I can cross that off my to-do list now.
Yay. Okay.
Can't
If
check
you
that
ever
off
need a
yet.
seating arrangement chart, then look no further. Italian Gamer Joe is here.
Still have to do that.
So let's see. I want to go back to the underground and see if the vase is done. I love that Niobe changes.
Is this a sphinx?
Wait, but what was that? What is that? Why does Nancy just leave it in there? Quav was like, you solved my chair puzzle.
Still have to. Haven't done that.
Okay, so we did that.
Did that.
What now?
Is this workshop yours?
We need to use props for the show. We're pretending they're actual statues and artifacts, because we can't use the real things.
So you make fakes?
No. No. Not fakes. There's a process in place. The last thing the museum wants is confusion about what's real and what isn't.
Interesting. I don't know, Niobe, or should I say Demeter. These sound a lot like fakes to me. Nancy's like, how much? How much are you selling these on your Etsy? And also, give me the link, because I want to be the first to buy one. I need one right on my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. Niobe's just like, yeah, I'll, oh, sorry, what?
So, how did I do with the vase?
Alexandra would be proud, but I'm prouder. Nice work.
Oh no, but that means that Nancy is part of the crime rig. If this is really like a fake situation where they're selling the fakes, Nancy now is an accomplice. Nancy is going down now. Oh no. Oh no. This is not good. Nancy is like, oh my gosh. What if I'm an accomplice now? You're breaking the terms of your contract.
You're breaking the terms of your contract.
What do you mean?
You're breaking the rules Melina left for you.
I'm not.
Can you explain the shard of pottery with a sphinx on it that I found in your kiln?
Who are you that you think you can go into my studio?
What? Aren't you the one who asked me for help?
Yes.
I think something strange
Okay.
is happening here. But of course, I'm not an artist. Maybe you can help me understand.
False modesty is worse pride. Stay out of my studio.
Oh no. She hates us.
Just go away.
Oh no. I didn't want her to hate us. Oh, I feel bad for her now. Let's save the game. I feel so bad. She doesn't like us anymore. Consider it. Yeah. Well, you know what though? I mean, for her to climb up like that though, she's definitely suspicious. There is definitely something sus going on here. Let's make more. I'm just imagining like Nancy just being like, well, if it's real, then I'm just gonna go ahead and keep making them. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep making as many of these fake vases. Nancy's like, I want to see this on your Etsy. Like, please, when you're done, take a picture of this and put it on the Etsy. Tell me how much it's worth. I'm just imagining like Nancy going to Niobe's Etsy and being like, ooh, it's there, and then like she's just so happy to see like these fakes on Etsy being sold for like $300. This is actually really cathartic. Like, I'm really enjoying this. Like, this is a lot of fun. We're just gonna put the horsey like right there, just like right there. Oh no, right there. This is a lot of fun. Gooba Jabek says, I was so confused the first time I played this. I thought Niobe had a twin. I could see that. How are you there? And there, Niobe. Yeah, I could see that. That you might be like, wait, I just saw you. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put the last one like in the thicket of the branches. It doesn't look right, but... Niobe kicked us out of her studio, but she's still letting us make artwork for her. Guelph was like, I hope you have a nice steady hand, Joe.
Nancy,
What's up?
have you ever been on stage?
A few times. Why?
I don't know if I can handle it.
Well, that's the case. Why did you become an actor?
I find myself asking me that question too.
So, what's the answer?
That is also a common fellow question I ask myself.
That is too funny. Oh, knowing what I know though about the characters in the end, like it's actually like really funny.
Can I ask why you're acting if it scares you so much?
You're asking the wrong Niobe.
Okay, which one should I ask?
Okay, Gooba and Jetpack, I could see why that you think that Niobe has a twin, because she just said you're asking the wrong Niobe. So I could totally see how I'm imagining, like, Gooba Jetpack, I'm imagining you like just staring at your computer like with sunglasses on, because naturally you put on sunglasses when you stream or when you're on your computer, and I'm just imagining you just like, she has a twin. You're like, which one do I ask? And you're just like, I'm just imagining that, because everyone wears sunglasses when they stream, right? Or when they play games. Gooba Jetpack says steady hands. Here's your Italian hands. No one is hiding this very well. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it because some of you might be watching this for the first time, but if you play this game and then this game has a lot of replay value, well, some replay value, because if you go back and play this game again and after you beat it, it's so funny. It's so funny watching this game a second time, because you can connect the dots in your head of what's really going on behind the scenes, and it's so good. This Nancy Drew game is hard, but it has a good replay value for as well.
Niobe of months ago. That silly girl who thought this would be a chance
I
to
nailed
grow.
it.
I don't care for her. I wish I could tell her that right to my face.
Bye-bye.
Until later.
Okay. Well, we have so many tasks. This is crazy.
Haven't done... Can't check that off yet.
I'm just a task-seeking detective right now.
Can't check that off yet.
I'm just imagining Nancy talking over herself in real life. Like, she's going through her task list and she's like, can't, like, I'm just imagining, like, Nancy next to, like, Niobe and just being like, can't, and Niobe just turns around and she's like, are you okay? Are you okay? And Nancy's like, yeah, I'm just talking to myself. I'm going through my task list. And I was like, okay. And then she turns around and she's like, can't. That's. Chalk. Nancy Robot is just fine human. Yeah, Nancy Robotron 3000. If we're gonna, I should save that for the Nancy Robotron 3000 when Nancy's a robot and she's like, can't check that off yet. I am so happy that Robotron Nancy 3000 was born on the Italian Gamer Joe channel. An official robotic Nancy. Okay. I love this. I love when you see the sets like this. Like, I love that, how it breaks the immersion, and it's really cool to me. Let's see.
still have to do that.
What is that? I don't even know what the TARDIS is. Nancy's like, the TARDIS? Like Doctor Who? Oh my god. I just thought about something. Imagine if Nancy Drew was Doctor Who's next assistant. Oh, the number of episodes that would be only 5 minutes because Nancy would just walk up to some alien and be like, what was your childhood like? And then the alien would start crying and be like, I'm the villain. And then the doctor would win. And then like every episode, just 5 minutes. TARDIS is the pool Hades threw magma in. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Koopa and Jetpack says, lurking while I get ready for bed. Have a lovely stream, Jet. Thanks, Koopa and Jetpack. And can we get one more shout out for Koopa and Jetpack, please? For those of you that are here, please consider giving Koopa and Jetpack a follow. They are an amazing stream team couple. And they are huge Nancy Drew game fans. And also, like, I just want to say, they are hilarious. Like, their TikToks, their Instagram, their Nancy Drew YouTube, their Nancy Drew content is like, they are hilarious. And Jetpack's videos are just like, they make my day. Like, I still have the songs from Jetpack's social media posts of Nancy Drew in my head. And my favorite video that they made is the one of Jetpack forcing Gooba to play Curse of Black Mormon. And it's just so funny. So go check out Gooba and Jetpack. They are an amazing stream couple, and their sense of humor is very like all over the place, but I love it. I love their content, and yes, please go check them out. They are amazing. Have a great night, and thanks for dropping in. Guava says Nancy DrewTube. Her Interactive should grab that for their YouTube channel. Welcome to Nancy DrewTube. That'd be amazing. Guava, you should be part of Her Interactive's, like, you know, you should just suggest things to them and their feedback and just be like, Her Interactive, Nancy DrewTube, do it. Okay, so let's see. We went the wrong way. What's up here? Did I go up here yet? Oh no, I did go up here. I just did not remember that was up. This game is huge. Like, I'm sorry, but this game is a big Nancy Drew game. We can't cross the fire yet, but did we do this yet? How many more do we have? I feel like there's something I'm missing. I'm afraid to go find Thanos because I feel like he's just going to take our lift remote again. And then he's going to be like, why are you back here? Why are you back here? Yeah, there he is. I'm going to save the game just in case. Because, you know, he won't actually... This isn't a stealth game. Like, you know, until we talk to him.
You found another way down. How enterprising.
I do my best.
So do I.
Oh, he is so handsome.
Now get out.
I love his dialogue, too. He is so handsome.
What?
And the sass. I wish Nancy could return the sass. Guava's like, go to him, Joe. One in each room. That's what I thought there was.
How long have you been with the troop? Would you prefer I leave you alone?
I prefer you leave.
I have a job to do here.
So be it.
Nancy's like, I'm not leaving until you put those biceps on me. Nancy, I'm just imagining Thanos just being like, ugh, not again. Like, Thanos is just used to it. I mean, that's what you get for wearing this, you know, giant bicep-y shirt with this amazing beard and, like, you look like a king. I mean, of course people are going to sim for you.
Is this your first acting job?
Yes.
What about the horny bunk?
Are you nervous?
Hades is the god of death and the underworld. To me, this is not acting.
Is that supposed to be frightening?
To some, men with no imagination fear death. But those with sense can see it for what it is.
And what is that?
Waiting.
For what?
Nancy,
Nothing. Life is the reflection from the surface of the water, and death is the reflection from below the waves.
Wow.
Are you in character? Is that what this is?
I have no character. I don't pretend. I am myself.
Is that Thanos or Hades?
Hades isn't real, quiet girl. Thanos is.
That is very fascinating. Thanos is very deep. Like, that was very, very shockingly deep. Like, that was as deep as Guavo, what's the name of your crush from Shattered Medallion? What's his name? Patrick? And we're getting a raid from Silent Snake. Okay, let me save. Okay. All right. Welcome on in, Raiders, and welcome on in, Silent Snake 20. I hope you're having a wonderful day, night, evening, wherever you are, whenever you are, however you happen to be watching tonight. Hope you're having a great day, and let's see, you were last playing Super Mario World. Nice. Very, very nice. I love Super Mario World. I played that game on the Game Boy Advance, and I obsessed with it. Like, it's such a good game. But yeah, how are you, Silent Snake? Thanks again for the raid, and thanks for bringing your people in here, your favorite people in here. Thanks for bringing your community here with me. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and that's awesome. For those of you that are new here from Silent Snake's raid, I'm Italian Gamer Joe, and I am an adventure game streamer. I stream Nancy Drew specifically right now. I love the Nancy Drew games. I've been playing them since I was in 3rd grade, and for me, they're a great escape, and they're a big stress reliever. I love solving puzzles. I love just anything to stimulate the brain and just have a good time, too. Nancy Drew games are a great way to escape from reality and just enjoy solving a mystery, playing as Nancy, and just having a good time. Thanks, Silent Snake. I really do appreciate that. How was Super Mario World? Did you beat it? Are you still, like, making progress in it? You know, fun fact, I have never beaten Super Mario World. I've seen people beat it, but I myself, I have not beaten it. So, I hope that you're having a fun time with it. And once again, thank you very much for coming in, and thanks for bringing your community here. Play a couple ROM hacks. Ooh, nice. So can you elaborate on that? Like, how does that change the game? Is it, does it change the game and make it any different than a regular Super Mario experience, or is it pretty much like the same experience that you would typically get? Buttspot. Yeah, Buttspot's such a funny bot, and I found it from Pruckly Foxbear's channel, actually. And, I can't take credit for it. I got it from Prickly Foxbear, and, it's such a funny bot. Okay. But yeah, once again, thank you very much for coming in. Enjoy the party up here at the Italian Gamer Joe raid, poolside raid penthouse. Feel free to jump on in. We got some Italian food. We got plenty of places to relax and watch as I play Nancy Drew Labyrinth of Lies. But yeah, Silent Snake, thank you again for the raid. Thanks for bringing your community in here to hang out with me. And I hope you're having a great night. And thank you for giving the shout out to Silent Snake. ROM hacks as in new games using the Super Mario World engine. Oh, cool. That is amazing. There are so many things that I just don't know when it comes to like ROM hacks and stuff like that. So that's really fascinating. Thanks again for coming in. And thanks again for bringing your community here. And yeah, I hope you have a great night. We're going to jump back into Nancy Drew. So for those of you that were from that raid, we're just going to have some fun, solve some puzzles, and explore a little bit more. So let us go ahead and jump on in. Okay, so we were talking to Thanos, this super hot dude over here that just yawned.
All right.
We're going to talk to him a little bit more and just, get the rundown from him.
Why is Xenia in charge?
Because we follow her.
Why do you follow her?
Because I see a future in her.
He does. But it looks like he's really... It looks like he's just waiting for something.
Niobe is afraid of you.
Niobe's fear is not worth a passing thought.
Why not?
It has no shape. It's a map without borders.
Thanos is very deep. You know, like, he's not just hot. Like, he's also, like, super philosophical, too.
Is it strange that Niobe's making so much art for the play?
Guava, he's waiting for you, Joe. Thanks, Guava, for promoting the sale again, too.
Tell me a little bit about Hades' character.
Just watch the play.
You must have some feelings about him.
The story has been told too many times to have an opinion.
Is he a good guy or a villain?
Depends on the telling.
Which do you prefer?
Persephone eats all 12 pomegranate seeds and stays below by her own choosing.
So you like Hades?
I like them both.
Yeah, you're right, Guava. He does know his myth. He has mythology. He really does. Oh my gosh, I like how Guava. I like how Nancy could tell Thanos, you're difficult to get to know. Like, oh my gosh.
You're difficult to get to know.
That is the point.
Why?
I'm the man you don't want to meet. Who are you?
Well, I'm the woman who doesn't back down.
I hope not.
I know, right, Guava? Enigmatic muscle man. The enigmatic, like, just, you know, mold-breaking muscle men. And this was also a time when her was, like, getting, like, the message with making very good-looking Nancy Drew characters. Like, Her Interactive knew what they were doing at this point. They were like, oh, you want sex appeal. Your wish is our command. And then they just started making really good-looking Nancy Drew characters. But realistic too. Like, let's be realistic. Realistic Nancy Drew characters that look really cool.
You were interviewed about the missing art?
You make it sound so nice. Interviewed.
You did
Guava,
speak with the
apparently
police,
my
though.
type.
Yes.
Why did they suspect you?
They interrogated all of us. I'm sure they'll be back to do it again.
But they cleared you, right?
They know we didn't steal anything. There are others.
Who?
Melina, isn't that her name?
You think she'd steal from her own museum?
Wouldn't be the first.
Do you have any reason to believe she's responsible?
No.
Then why bring it up?
Even his shrug is like, oh, like swoon. No, but anyway, what he just talked about is very interesting because he's insinuating that Melina is not being upfront with us. That Melina could possibly be a culprit, which, if that's the case, that would also be the first time that a phone friend is a culprit in a Nancy Drew game. Imagine that. Imagine a phone friend being the culprit. Like, oh, that would be crazy. That would be crazy.
I think there's something down here you don't want me to find.
Is it worth risking your life to test out your little theory?
That sounds a little like a threat.
Hades is for the dead. Take that as you will.
Nancy's like, you're either threatening me or flirting with me, and I think it's the latter. And I'm just imagining Thanos being like, go.
Talk to you later.
Leave.
Guava's like, she did it in a drunken bender and forgot she did the... Oh my gosh, Guava. But yeah, Thanos is a very fascinating character, and I like how he's mysterious. Okay, we're gonna go and take the lift back up. My favorite part about using the lift is just I'm just imagining Nancy like doing some kind of like anime pose as she gets to the top, and Xena is just looking at her script, and then she sees Nancy, and she's just like, oh, not her again. And then Nancy's just like, yeah, and then like she just has the lift remote in her hands, and Nancy's just like, I'm here, and Nancy's just like screaming. She's like, that's done. Because I'm a Nancy Drew. And then Xena's like, Nancy, that's your 5th time going up and down the lift. How many more times are you going to do this? Guelph was like, and Thanos is like, you are wrong. Like, flex. Yeah, Nancy just comes out flexing, like, Xena's like, Nancy, if you do this 8 more times, I'm gonna take the remote away from you. Nancy has multiple bespoke elevator animations. Oh my gosh. Put that on the cover. Oh man. That'd be amazing. Imagine if the cover for the game isn't like Persephone and is it Thanos touching his hands? It's just Nancy like on the elevator doing like the anime pose where she's like in the air with her fists and she's like, yeah, like a Sailor Moon kind of thing. Anyway, we're going to look at our diary and we're going to read through our diary and see how this goes. Because, this is what we do. This is what we do. This is how we, how we go through the show. So let's go and like, where is it? I'm looking for the hashtag. Where's the hashtag? Oh, here it is. Okay. So these are the 4 new notes. So Nancy. Dear Diary. Oh, wait. Yeah. Dear Diary, I found Milena's computer password. Would it have been so hard to tell me that it was in the filing cabinet? Xena just looks up at Nancy like, thank you. Thank you for telling me that, Nancy. Nancy's like, oops.
Hey, Daddy.
Oops. Hey, Esco. Hope you're having a good night. Can we get a shout out for Esco, please? Next, Nancy's like, Dear Diary, Xena's been recording their rehearsals. I'm not sure if I'll find any clues, but the recordings might help me understand who they really are when they're not in character. Xena's like, you're listening to the recordings? That is a violation of my privacy. Nancy's like, Dear Diary, I found a Sphinx shard in Niobe's kiln. Kiln? Looks like someone isn't following the rules. Xena looks up like, Nancy, stop it. Nancy, Dear Diary, Niobe seems a little nervous about being in the play. More than a little, to be honest. Xena gets up and she's like, I need a spa day after this. Nancy, what are you doing? You are messing up my show. Nancy's like, and scene. Nancy's like, thank you very much. And Xena is just so pissed right now. She's like, Nancy's just like, how did I do?
Hello.
Niobe seems very uncomfortable on stage.
I know. I'm worried about it. But I trust her. Demeter needs to be strong, but she also needs fragility. Everyone can fake being strong, but Niobe has that quality of someone going through life with white knuckles.
You cast her because she's uncomfortable in real life?
I guess you could say that.
Isn't that a gamble? Picking someone who's afraid of acting to, well, act?
No. It's a gamble to choose anyone who isn't scared. Gregor, for example. He's my problem now. He's too confident. He won't even learn his lines.
Nancy's like, he's too busy flirting with me.
How long have you
But
been
I'm
working
playing
together?
hard to get.
As a troupe?
Yeah.
Just a few weeks. It shows.
Oh, I wanted Nancy to say later. Later.
Bye-bye.
Talk to you later.
Later. Okay, let's go save the game. Okay, so it's crazy to me because we did quite a bit in tonight's stream.
Can't check that off
Even
yet.
though it doesn't feel like we did, we actually did quite a bit. Like, this is, like I said, this is just a really long Nancy Drew game, which is actually a good thing, because if you're going to play this game for yourself, if you want to play past me, you're in for quite a bit of content with this one. Okay, so I'm going to save the game here. And we are going to get ready to raid. So I'm going to go back to the chatting screen. Guava's like, Gregor wants to improv. Oh no, not that. Not the improv. Okay, so I'm going to just really quickly see who is online so that I can pass you all over to someone that is also playing something tonight. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay. I think I know who I'm going to raid tonight. Let me just double check that they're still streaming. Yup, they are still streaming. Okay, so before we go, I just have one more thing to do, and it's a special thing. Yes, you heard it right, and you heard it here first. Well, this is probably the third time. You've heard it here the third time. If you haven't heard so already, please go check out the Her Interactive Nancy Drew Dare to Play 40% off sale on the Her Interactive website. I highly recommend going and checking it out, and if it's your first time playing the Nancy Drew games, this might be a really good opportunity for you because it's 40% off all the games on the site until May 31st. If you decide to purchase directly from her, then you'll get the full copy of the game yourself as a digital download. It gives you the opportunity to experience the game, and you basically own that copy. So definitely go check it out. Go purchase it directly from Her Interactive. You'll be supporting them and their endeavors with potentially development of that future Nancy Drew game and just any other content they're going to be creating. Who knows? But we'll see. So definitely go check it out. Go check out their content. All games 40% off. And like I said, if you have played Nancy Drew games before, if you have played them all already, then what I recommend you do instead is to surprise someone. Surprise someone in your life with a Nancy Drew game. Pick someone, anyone, a coworker, a friend, an aunt and uncle, a grandparent, a niece and nephew, a Facebook friend, Instagram friend, just another streamer here on Twitch that maybe you want them to play a Nancy Drew game. Just pick someone in your life that you think would benefit from playing these games, or someone that you want to see a challenge with. And consider going to the website, buying the game for them, gifting it to them, send it over to them, email it to them, and surprise them. And pay it forward with Nancy Drew and see what they think. They might really get into the games, and you might actually end up surprising them with a series that they might end up loving for life. So that is what I challenge you to do with this. I think that you might really help someone discover a series of games that they're going to love and binge through like a Netflix show, especially because there's 33 of them. Like, literally, like, just pick the most random person in your life and just be like, hi. And they're going to be like, hi. And you're going to be like, I have a surprise for you. And they're going to be like, I barely know you. And then you're just going to be like, Nancy Drew game. And they're going to be probably shocked. And then they're going to play it and be like, oh my God, this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Why haven't I seen this before? And then, you know, you're just going to blow their mind. Just So that's what I recommend you do if you already played all the games. Just surprise someone in your life that maybe could benefit from these games, or someone that maybe could maybe find some kind of new passion. Guava, how did you get in my house? Oh my God. Guava's taking it a step further, and Guava is, you know, saying, we do not we at the Italian Gamer Joe channel do not condone breaking and entering. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Guava. I'm just kidding. No, but anyway, don't do that. But anyway, thank you, Her Interactive, for the sponsorship and for part of tonight's and for the stream. And please consider going to the Her Interactive website and taking advantage of this sale they have. It'll be a great opportunity to spread some love and surprise someone in your life that could maybe try it. And if they try it, great. It would be a really cool experience, and there is nothing more fun than getting the chance to share Nancy Drew with other people, especially if you played the games already. Like, one of my favorite parts of sharing the Nancy Drew games with people is hearing how much fun they have solving the puzzles, or like sharing our knowledge of the struggles of solving a puzzle. So highly recommend doing it, checking it out, and yeah, that's so definitely consider it. Anyway, I just want to say thank you all very much for coming in tonight to the Italian Gamer Joe channel to watch me play Nancy Drew Labyrinth of Lies. Part 4 of the stream will be on Wednesday, so tune in Wednesday night at 8:30 Central Standard Time for the next part, for part 4 of Nancy Drew Labyrinth of Lies. If you missed any of this, it'll be on my VOD. You can also check out my walkthroughs on my YouTube channel as well. And thank you everyone that came in tonight. Guava, Esco Blazed, Story Retold, Silent Snake, Candy Girl, Gunkle Gamer, who I just mentioned and apparently was here tonight, Gooba and Jetpack, Prince, Board Gaming Mama, and many, many, many more. Thank you all for coming in tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me. Just a quick announcement, check out the Discord channel if you would like to hang out with us after the Discord. A lot of us are active on there. You can also self-promote on my Discord channel, so if you're a streamer, please consider joining the Discord, where you can engage in the fun and also self-promote your own Twitch streams or anything, literally anything you want to promote. Come into the Discord. We're all really close-knit there. We also have Nancy Drew discussions in there as well, so if you want to hang out in the Nancy Drew after party, come to the Discord. The streamer that I'm going to be raiding tonight is going to be Ella Space, so I'm going to get ready to raid her. Ella is also a Nancy Drew streamer, and she's a really cool, amazing person. I did a Nancy Drew collaboration with her at Tina Balducci and Chillspot, and Ella is a really awesome person. I love her content. She is an amazing community streamer. We have so much fun hanging out with Ella, and her very chill vibes and very fun vibes. I also love that whenever she solves a Nancy Drew puzzle, she throws on the Door of the Explorer. We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! Like, she's really fun with it. So let's go check out Ella and hang out with her. She also does Reddit Am I the Asshole threads, which is really cool too. She's currently playing What Remains of Edith Finch. Am I saying that wrong? Edith. That sounds like a Pokemon. What Remains of Oddish Finch. Anyway. Thanks again, everybody, for coming in tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me. Please go check out the Her Interactive sale. And in the and let's also go hang out with Ella. So good night, everybody. Until next time, Italian Gamer Joe is signing off. See you all soon. See you all Wednesday. Stay safe. Have a great night. And see you all very, very soon.